Hi everyone, welcome to Healing Souls, my beautiful friends of love and light. So dear friends, I'm tuning into the energy of the upcoming week. When you happen to see this reading, dear friends, we are on 18th of August today when I'm making this reading. Might be when you're going to see this reading, it is going to be 19th of August. And the cloves have started burning, dear friends, already taking any negative energies that have come towards you from any negative person, place or situation. This reading is going to be for a period of 7 to 10 days from whenever you happen to see. It is a timeless reading and healing. One clove has burnt already, dear friends, taking away your negativity. Let's see. Alright, my dear beautiful friends of love and light. So what I'm sensing as the energy of this week, I will just let you know. The incense that has been given to me is that of the third eye chakra. So congratulations, dear friends. We are through the second week of Mercury retrograde already. And this week is going to be the last week of Mercury retrograde. Yay. And for the last week of Mercury retrograde, here comes in the incense for the third eye chakra, that is for our buddhi. Buddhi. Lord Buddha might be connecting for this last week, giving us immense buddhi. Buddhi is the wisdom, knowledge, insights. So that is what first thing I am sensing, that this is going to be the week of our third eye chakra cleansing, our mind cleansing, our pineal gland cleansing, pituitary gland cleansing, and mostly cleansing of the negativity. Just with the full moon energy, I had made a healing already, and that healing was to cleanse a lot of negativity, judgments and criticisms for ourselves that we have been doing and for the society and the people. And this week is going to be more of cleansing, I believe. But what I am sensing as your energy, something very foul, something very bitter, something that is devilish, something that is evil, something that is egoistic is finally going to be released from inside of your body, mind and soul. Now it can be any kind of energy, a fear-based energy, a doubtful energy, anything that is holding you back from becoming a true source channel of divine. That energy is going to leave you with this full moon happening in the sign of Aquarius, where you are going to emerge a new you version of you, and that new you version of you is completely aligned with the angelic energies. That new you version of you has the Christ consciousness, the God consciousness. The new you version of you is the real authentic self who you were born to be. And the new you version of you is not fearful, The new you version of you, dear friends, is ready to show the world the real you. Soak in the energy of this new you version of you, dear friends, and release whatever is not you in this week and show the world the real you. My last week's prediction, dear friends, the week 10 days prediction is still, we are still in that week that was to be continued until 25th of August. And we are on 18th, then we have 19th, 20th, 21st, 26th, 27th. That was till 21st. And this reading from 18th, it is going to be until the month end. But I will be making another one by the weekend. So what I'm saying that in my last reading I had predicted that this week is going to be a life-changing week of yours. A cycle, 8-year cycle is going to begin for you, a new cycle. But you guys are very innocent. So you guys are so innocent that something new might have come into your awareness last week, or might be it will come. But you guys are so innocent that you do not understand the intensity of this little thing that has happened in your life. I am still sensing that is the energy. So this week, my beautiful friends of love and light, you are going to be one with your highest self. You're going to be one with the God consciousness. You're going to be one with your angelic team, and you're absolutely, whatever you're going to speak is going to be the words of divine. You are going to be absolutely aligned with the source energy and your angelic team. You're going to be a channel. So rightly, as the full moon energy asked you to be, to show the world the real you, you can come out and speak your heart and soul from the place of love and light, dear friends, because the full moon energy in Aquarius has helped you released, as I have said in that healing, and you can take that healing for a week. Release any talk of negativity about yourself and others. Release talking negative things about the economies, the governments, the world, the universe, God, and invite the energy of positivity, invite the energy of love, gratitude, thankfulness, gratefulness, inspiration, motivation, enthusiasm. These are the highest vibrational energies of the universe, dear friends. Being in these high vibrational energies of universal love, gratitude, happiness, humor, joy, we are connected to the divine. And what you guys have to release is only the doubt whether you are connected or not. The day you will believe that whatever I am speaking is coming from the divine, it will so happen. When your heart is pure, when you know your soul and heart, your true self knows that whatever I am speaking is for the highest good of the people who are listening to me, and is for the highest good of myself. I am not coming from a place of ego. I am not pretentious. I am not saying anything to show that I am something great and someone else is not that much. Then that day we align ourselves with the divine. The flow is always going to be there. There is, dear friends, no need for anybody to be attuned to any kind of powers. There is no need for any attunement of Reiki healing, pranic healing. No need to know any card readings or anything. Tools are there to help, but A true source, a true person who is truly divine connected, who is connected to the divine, is one who is pure in their intentions. With any pure intentions, we vibrate a frequency that is God frequency. With our pure heart to heal anybody, it really doesn't matter if we are attuned to any of the healing abilities. Our body will emit a frequency to heal somebody if we have pure intentions. With pure intentions, any prayers said to the universe are heard. With pure intentions, if we call upon the angelic teams, God, universe, Holy Spirits to connect with us, channel their energies through us, that is going to happen. But what is the crux, dear friends? The crux is to work on oneself. One has to just keep working on themselves to understand what is it that is not God-like in me. Does God do bitching? Does God put himself down? Does God put others down? Does God do frivolous gossiping? So anytime you want to understand that am I aligned with God or not, you have to just, in that situation, think that what would God do if God was in my place. God also doesn't lie, dear friend, to please anybody. If we are going to do any crime and go to God, first of all, God is going to tell us that this is not right. Okay, you ask for forgiveness, but you will have to pay for your karma and do whatever. God is just a frequency, dear friends. I mean, some of you can understand is like God, some can understand as higher self. I just believe that God is a frequency. In our purest form, we are the God ourselves. So there is no searching of God outside of us. God is inside of us. We are aligned to all of the universal energies, the source, everything. That is beautiful when we feel beautiful from inside. When we sense love for ourselves, for everybody, when we are in the high vibration energies of thankfulness, gratefulness, we are the God, the source ourselves. At that time, if we make a wish or a prayer for somebody, that wish or prayer can manifest for anybody or everybody with the purest of intentions. Not when we are sitting over here thinking that I should get name, fame, recognition. That is why I am making this healing or a video. That intention is not an intention which will align you to God. Yes, in doing your services in your purest form, you can get name, fame and recognition or money or everything. But the first intention, when you want to flow as a channeler with the God's energy, should be to help others, serve others, and give the messages that you would do first for yourself. Align and speak. Your words should be in an integration to your doings, your actions, your thoughts. Everything should be aligned. And when all of these three, your thoughts, your actions, your words, align for yourself and you become an integrated, authentic, divine soul, then you vibrate a frequency that everyone else can also heal from you. So most of you are coming in this frequency now, dear friends, because you guys have done a lot of chakra healing work and now your chakras are aligning and you have been able to release a lot of negativity. If there is any other left, there are a lot of healings. You can work on yourself and just sitting in a meditation for 10 minutes. If you sit with your eyes closed and your spine erect and close your eyes, you can connect to divine. And when you connect to divine, you can give your intentions that I want to cleanse myself from anything that is not aligned with you, with my higher self, with God frequency. And continuously when we keep doing this, we align ourselves with the God frequency. But the doubt and the fearful energy is very strong. It can keep stepping in and it can keep telling us that no, how you can be God, how you can be aligned. So that doubtful energy can also be the egoistic energy which is coming and fighting us from our growth and our alignment, dear friends. So this all is expansive energy that is coming from the full moon, because I also heard, I read that this full moon again they are saying is the blue moon and a super full moon. So all of us are feeling the emotions. There is a lot that is happening around, but I believe that in this week what is going to happen, that there is going to be a strong God frequency that you're going to be emitting, and because of that none of the negative situations, from negativity from any person, place or situation, it is possible that it is just reflected back or transmuted from your aura. There is something new that you're going to see in this week, that as many people who are coming with their dumping of garbage, as I did say in the other healing, that we are not supposed to take these garbage bins. But then as healers, as on this path of evolving, there is everybody who is at different levels of evolution, and they have their baggages that they want to share. As they say that we do not dump, we want to share. And with whom can we share? So I believe that the God's grace is going to shower upon you, and that is immense. God's grace is going to be immense. And in this week's healing, I'm just sensing the energy of Jesus Christ that is connected. So the Christ consciousness and the energy of Jesus Christ is going to enter your body. So Jesus Christ was a kind of healer that wherever he would move, you can call Buddha, Lord Buddha, or Sai Babaji or Jesus Christ. They were such healers that wherever they would move, even the flowers that have been rotten, that are dead, would grow back again. And anybody who was sick, if they would just move move past them, that sick person would heal, and their vibrations would rise. But Lord Jesus Christ would never get affected by the sickness of the other people. Lord Jesus Christ, or Sai Baba, or Lord Buddha, they would not get affected by the negative energies of the disciples or the people who were coming towards them and telling them these negative things. So what surprising energy I am looking forward with the blessing of the full moon is that there is going to be a shield, a very, very strong shield that is going to be formed around my beautiful friends of love and light in this week. And as a result of that shield, what is going to happen? Why is it? That no negative energy from now on is going to be able to enter your aura. And haven't we all always wanted that? But this time, because this is a rebirth that has happened to you with the 8-8 portal, your karmic debts have been removed. There is a new soul contract that you have signed, and with this new soul contract and the energies of Ashtalakshmi Mata and all the goddess energies and everything that you have in your body, here the Christ light, the diamond light, is going to cocoon you guys in such a way that no negativity from any person, place or situation, I believe, is going to hit you. You're going to be like a god. Everybody coming towards you, you are in your peaceful energies and you are there for everyone. Now that is what I'm sensing, but let's see what the cards have to say, my dear beautiful friends. We are 20 minutes into this, but the reading hasn't started. Let's see what's the energy of the upcoming week. Let me take this deck today, dear friends. Bright and nice. I always like this deck. Let's see what is the energy of the upcoming week for all of my friends present over here. And dear friends, I did a lot of cleansing while I was talking. Very high vibrational crystals were being used over here, and the energy of love, dragon stone. There was a crystal to cleanse your third eye, the clear quartz. All of the crystals are still here, but I've cleansed the place for the reading. So let's see what is the energy vibration of this week, my dear beautiful friends of love and light. Week 10 days overall energy. Week 10 days overall energy. All right. We have the High Priestess energy. Yes, the High Priestess is the divine feminine goddess. Definitely. The High Priestess is highly intuitive, and we have the Five of Swords energy in reverse. That is all of the ego, that is all of the jealousy, that is all of the bitterness, the bad competition energy is releasing. All that was conflicting in the mind is releasing, and what is coming is the alignment, very high intuition. We have the third eye chakra card over here, and incense over here, and I did start this reading by saying that your mind. So you are going to be highly intuitive. The High Priestess is a tarot card reader and a healer, and this is the energy of the week. Exactly. So this is the goddess energy, this is the Christ consciousness, this is the alignment. Whenever a High Priestess comes in the reading, it is that, your intuition is very high, you know it all, you are the clairaudient, the clairvoyant, the clairsentient. But in the overall energy, your first card that fell was the Four of Swords. And the card is asking you to heal yourself, either you or someone else is in the need of healing, a time of isolation, a time of recovery, rejuvenation. And then we have the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So this is you coming in your form, ready to perform your businesses, your work, your balance of home life and work life. So the overall energy is like, take a break so that you are ready to pursue your life's goals. But the combination of these two cards can also signify that somebody is unwell in your family, and as a Queen of Pentacles, might be you are very strong and you are being asked to heal them. It is possible that this is a period for you to heal somebody, and you guys have all come in your role. With the Queen of Pentacles, you could be in the energy of Lord Jesus Christ. As I did say, that somebody around you can be unwell, but when you cross past them with your aura, your energy, you heal them. For somebody, this message means that if you were not being able to manifest childbirth, this week is going to bring a beautiful news of childbirth manifestation. For somebody, if you were in no contact situation with your lover partner in a love relationship, this week is going to bring an opportunity of commitment, marriage towards you. In various scenarios, this can mean something different. For somebody, if you were going through a period where there was stagnancy in your finances, this week is going to bring an opportunity, a rise, a success in your financial growth you're going to see. So basically in this week also, along with our Jesus Christ God, we see the vibrations, the energies of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia on you. Grounding, that is what is happening. Some of you are being guided to take a vacation, take rest, heal yourself, ground yourself, look after your health, take care of yourself in this week. Yes, maybe some of you are being given guidance that, detach from the world. negative thinking. Work on yourself. Become an abundant source of inspiration, enthusiasm, but stay away from media, stay away from news, stay away from things that bring down your energy. That also could be the guidance. Let's see what else. Alright, they have given me 2 cards, dear friends, and we have the month of August. We are in the month of August, dear friends. Something is happening for you. They say you should accept valid criticism. I am believing that many of my friends have not commented on the last healing that I have made for the full moon healing also, because of this reason. Many of us are not ready to accept valid criticism. When we talk about a situation, that do not attend the phone calls from people who are dumping their garbage bin, it hits us. Some of us are hit by these statements, and we are not ready to accept valid criticism, that we are self-bewitching, we are self-pour those garbage bins on a lot many people. The month of August is your last month to work on yourself, dear friends. Anything or everything that is not right in yourself, listen to the voice of God. God is reminding you, so that valid criticism could be coming from God, your source. Your source is reminding you, but most probably you are seeing me as your friend telling you, oh, what does she think of herself? So yes, that is the thing, that if you don't want to listen it from anybody, sit down in your meditations, listen to your heart. Are you right the way you are dealing with your situations? Is it right to stay in the victim mode? Is it right to keep criticizing the whole world and not working on self? So this, when can anybody connect with themselves? One can only connect with themselves when they are going to disconnect from the outside world. So take out some time, dear friends. Some of you are wishing to, stay away from, might be a mother or a partner. I mean, there is somebody around you who is giving you a lot of stress, and you want to stay away from them. You want to pretend to be dead because you want to connect with yourself. Something of this sort is the energy of this week, my dear beautiful friends. All right. But anyhow, I believe that, that healing, that in this week the healing is needed, just means that, connect with the full moon energy and see what is negative inside of you that needs a release. Yes. Your energy is that of the Fool, a birth, a new birth, number 0. There is going to be a new start. We have the 10 of Cups. You seek happiness, you seek joy, you seek fulfillment, but it is going to start with the 0. This is your inner child, the freedom of the inner child. Release anything or everything that is holding you back. There is something new that you're going to start in this week, and that is going to begin from yourself, from within yourself. So in this week, there is going to be this 0 energy of the God consciousness, or this is going to be a very careful, joyous energy, because the God consciousness is not a very serious consciousness. The God consciousness is actually your inner child who is happy, humorous, but who is not a critic. Your inner child doesn't talk toxic things. That is your energy of this week, my beautiful friends. Number 0. Yes. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Handshake. And this stranger, for some of you, you're going to meet yourself in this week. Something that is inside of you, but that seems to be strange to you. This is not me. Accept that this is you, and face it and integrate it. For others of you, there is a new beginning that is coming towards you. There is a handshake, so obviously there is a partnership heading towards you, or a new opportunity that is going to head towards you, and you are absolutely ready. With the number 0 and the Fool card, you're ready to take the risk, you're ready to jump into this new opportunities with you, brand new, kind of energy that is there in your environment. Beautiful. All right. So I love your personality, dear friends. There is something new that you're going to start in this week. Might be you become a channeler of God consciousness. Might be you become a healer. Yes, we have number 5, transformation. Something new is about to begin in your life, dear friends. Again, a week of change, transformation. You are transforming from inside out, my dear beautiful friends of love and light. And you are ready. This is your personality. You are ready to transform yourself. All the belief systems you've had, all the negative, victimized kind of talk that you have had about yourself, those stories, you have got to close them now, dear friends. Empower yourself. Become the God. What you seek is already inside of you, dear friends. What you see in someone else is already you. What you appreciate in someone else is there in you itself. That's why you see it there. You have the caring connections building towards you, my dear beautiful friends, with your new vibrancy. And you're going to be very loving, caring, nurturing. We have the handshake and the caring connection. So this is your soul tribe, soulmates coming towards you with your new frequency. And we have the consciousness of the gratitude, great gratitude, and we have the broken heart in reverse. So this is you coming out of your victim mindset, healing your broken heart and coming into the attitude of gratitude, my beautiful friends of love and light. And from here, you're going to build in the caring connections. And we have a woman holding a coin. And we did see the Queen of Pentacles. This is who you are. So your new journey that is going to begin from this week is going to make you rich and abundant, dear beautiful friends of love and light. This is the blessing of Goddess Ashtalakshmi from the 888 portal. You could be coming in contact with a woman who is holding a coin, and there could be an opportunity, a work or something that they offer you, which could be a beginning of a new career or something, or you could be blessed by a woman who is rich, abundant, who vibrates as a very high frequency. Now this woman holding a coin is actually in your personality. So therefore this is you. This is your new aura, and this is your new aura of Ashtalakshmi. You are the Lakshmi yourself. You're the woman holding a coin. You are the richness, the luxury. That is your aura. That is who you are. That is who you are, my dear beautiful friends of love and light. Yes. So a new journey towards abundance begins, beautiful friends of love and light. Comment down below if you begin something in your life in the upcoming week, or might be you make an investment in something. And with the Fool card, it could be you becoming a mother also. The energy is absolutely the same. The woman holding the coin is the Queen of Pentacles. That is somebody who is absolutely wholesome. The God frequency, the Goddess frequency. Now let us see what is there in your environment. So what is there in the environment of my friend who has picked this reading? What is there in the environment of my friend who has picked this reading? All right, we have the Hierophant energy. This is your higher self stepping in. Your higher self, number 5, the change. The change is your God, higher self, your ascended masters, deities of the universe, deceased loved ones in heaven, your ancestors blessing you. And as a result, there is going to be good news that would be heading towards you from big organizations, government organizations, or blessings from the divine realm. all blessings of the spiritual healers, teachers, and we have the Six of Cups. In your environment is your soul family, your soul tribe, people you have known in past, but now there is caring connection. There is a change frequency. With your change frequency, you are coming in connection with people you have loved either in the past of this life, or these are the people from the past of your many other lives, but these are your soulmates, these are your lovers, these are your twin flame connections, these are your soul tribe people, like you and me, my healing souls tribe. There is a connection that is building up. So in your environment, these handshakes, the people coming together, might be meeting with a stranger, could be somebody, through your friends, like, somebody you come to meet through somebody you have known in past, and they give you an opportunity. So there could be a work opportunity that could be coming towards you from someone you have known in past, like, somebody you studied in school or colleges or worked in your past offices. They bring you an opportunity of financial benefit. Yeah, we have the organizations also. Some of you are coming in connection with your soul tribes. Some of you, your ex-lovers are coming back. There is commitment, there is love with your new vibrancy. As I did say that, if you were in a no contact situation, they are coming back to you. So you have pleasurable times. In this week, you're going to come together. There's going to be interactions. They're going to be talking. They're going to be, meeting up with your school friends, your college friends, your old friends, your cousins, your siblings, your parent children coming together. So there's a healing on the family as such that is happening, and not just your bloodline family, your soul tribe, your friends. So that is where your environment is, and through your family, through your loved ones, I see an opportunity of financial benefit that is heading towards you. Somebody is gifting you money, somebody is gifting you something else, an opportunity to come and work with them, to make money, to grow. We have the month of December over here. Something that is going to be released in the month of August is going to bring you some kind of a manifestation, big kind of, abundance in the month of December. And they say, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So any situation that is there in the environment, there are people in the environment, but they are asking you, do not back down from opposition, show strength and strength and fortitude. I believe that there are situations which need healing within your family, within your brother sister scenario. Something, we do have Rakhi happening in this week, so you've got to speak from a place of love and light. What is it that you want to express? Don't hold yourself back from important conversations, my beautiful friends of love and light. Let's see what else is there in this week. So, of course, this is a week of Raksha Bandhan in India. So, a lot of you coming together with your families, and there is a healing that is happening within the family dynamics. Yes, we have the energy of children. I did say that, children coming together, childbirth, nude, we have the sun energy, and we have the celebrations. So this is a week of celebrations and children, and I believe it's a festivity week. Coming together with your divine soul family. Celebrations and children energy over here, dear friends. We have 6 and 3 numbers over here. All right. So beautiful week, my dear beautiful friends of enjoyment. Do enjoy yourself. Let us pull one more card from here to see what else is there in this week. We have holidays, we have healing, we have family, we have children, we have celebrations. But what we have the most is your God consciousness, your energy vibration that is changing your perspective to deal with everybody, despite whatever creativity. Why am I saying creativity? Might be you are very creative in finding solutions to the problems. We have effort, you're putting in the efforts to heal the situations of past with your new consciousness. You are forgiving. We have the forgiveness energy here. Last but not the least, one more I'm going to pull, and we have karmic completion, dear friends. Number 10. Yes, your energy has changed. The karmic completion healing that I had made to release the deaths. You're in brand new energy, my beautiful friends of love and light. Yes, yes, yes. This is a different week again. So we're going to call it a week of celebrations, soul tribe or family coming together and celebrations. But this is a week again of different energies, dear friends. Let's see. Let's pull out one card to get a gist of all of the energy of this week, my beautiful friends of love and light. So what is our guidance finally? So I see money in this week heading towards you. Alright, we have the 9 of Swords and the mental conflict energy, and I believe this energy is going to leave you forever and ever. This could be the negative thinking patterns. I'm not going to take this card as the overall energy, but this is the devil. This is all that needs to be released with the full moon energy, and let's see what's heading towards you. This is what has to be released, dear friends. Mental conflict to come in the alignment with your soul and divine. All of the doubtful energy, all of the conflicting energy, that am I aligned or not. Yes, we have the 6 of Cups and the memories energy over here. I'm going to read this because this is the energy that is coming second time. 6 of Cups is the energy of this week, my beautiful friends of love and light. We have the memories energy. All right, so inducing you with this energy, my beautiful friends of love and light, I would say that you are mentally having conflicts because you are keeping in your mind the negative memories of past. In this week, you've got to release all that is negative and only think of the memories that are beautiful, that are joyful. All right, so let us see what it says. 6 of Cups. Comfort, safety, family, friendship. This all is heading for you, my dear beautiful friends, in this week. Comfort, safety, family, friendship. And why it all is heading into your life? Because of your changed frequencies. The 6 of Cups represents happy memories. It symbolizes a time when the past meets the present and friendly ghosts from the past return. People from your past of this life or past life are going to come back to you. Childhood friends or long lost family members could re-enter your life, and unexpected messages from ex-partners are likely too. Time spent with loved ones, reminiscing and sharing stories about the past could leave you feeling nostalgic, and dreams about people and places you once loved might trigger old memories. This card can also signify a reconciliation with an old love, and is a great omen for those hoping to start a family. Exactly. I was like, it's all comes together. So this is a beautiful week. It's a beautiful week of coming together. As I did say that, that healing was saying that, you have to stay away from the dump. But I believe in this week there is going to be a beautiful energy that is going to emerge in you. That, as I said, that when Jesus Christ or Sai Baba or these Buddha and all these divine ascended masters, to them, if people were coming and dumping their rod, they never used to get triggered by the negative energies. They used to remain in their alignment always, and that kind of an alignment is going to happen towards you. And with that alignment, it will be easy for all of you all that okay, if somebody is coming and as they say that we don't dump, they are sharing their problems. You are in the divine energy that you are not getting affected and you can cater to their needs, and then you are in your high vibrational energies to cater to the other many needs also. So dear friends, I forgot to take out the chits and I want to pull out a few chits over here. We're going to see here. I'm going to put them here. What is it? I'm not able to show you guys. Oops. Anyways, whatever it is, let me pull a few chits, my dear beautiful friends of love and light, and show you what is coming for you guys in this week through the chits. So we have two chits over here. So what I am thinking today that we can make 3 groups. So guys, select your number. Do you want the chits from group number 1? Do you want the chits from group number 2? Do you want the chits from group number 3? For all the groups, I'm going to pick 4 chits. Okay, so think of a number. Do you want 1 group, 2 group, 3 group? That ways it will be different for everybody. So now I'm pulling 4 chits for group number 1. Dearest angels, what are the 4 chits? What is going to happen for my group number 1 in this week? Alright. So we have these 4 chits for my group number 1. We have pregnancy news and good health. Pregnancy news and good health 2 coming for my group number 1. Congratulations, dear friends. We have new career also for group number 1. Pregnancy news and good health news for group number 1. New career for group number 1. Perfect health and protection for parents. Perfect health and protection for parents for my group number 1. Last but not the least, we have massive business success for group number 1. Wonderful. I think group number 1 has been great. Let's move on to the group number 2. Let us shuffle, shuffle, shuffle and shuffle and close my eyes and pick 1, 2, 3 and 4 for group number 4. Group number 2 now. I am addiction free for life, toxicity out. This can be from within you, or might be you're being able to cut off people, places, situations that dump the garbage on you, or there could be some toxicity inside of you, addictions or jealousy or something negative that you're going to release, might be negative thinking patterns. Group number 2. Material abundance and bank balance increase for my group number 2. Material abundance and bank balance increase. Alright, for my group number 2 we have I am a true channel of God's expression. This chit has been made only today and added. So for my group number 2, congratulations. If you ever wanted to be a true channeler of God's energy, this is your confirmation. I am a true channel of God's expression. Now you are cleansed in your energy. The toxicity has already been released and you are aligned with the angels, God, higher self. You are the true channeler of God consciousness. Many congrats. And we have another chit which says, my words cast a spell, I am a magician. So group number 2, many congrats on your spiritual journey. I believe you have reached, you are one with God today. Many congrats to you. Your words cast a spell and you are a magician and you are a channeler of divine energies. Many congrats. Claim the energy, comment down below. Alright, for my group number 3, what is coming for my group number 3? So rightly the whole reading could be centered around my group number 2 for the coming into the alignment with God. You guys were the ones, definitely. Let's see. What else is there for my group number 3? Let's see. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Group number 3, we have special connections with spiritual realm. This is also again, spirits, God, consciousness connecting with you. Special connections with spiritual realm. Then we have feeling free. So this week, Mercury is going to get direct and you are feeling free and happy. Something is releasing from your energy, bringing freedom. We have love, love and more love. So a lot of love, universal love flows to you and through you. But love, love and love, you could be sensing through your soul tribe, your soulmates, anywhere. We have strong public image influencer. This is who you are becoming. Strong public image influencer. So extremely beautiful energies for this week, my dear beautiful friends of love and light. Enjoy yourself thoroughly well. A week of celebrations, children, family coming together, but a lot of cleansing and growth. Disconnecting from your energy, dear friends. Do keep taking the full moon energy, dear friends. Lots of love. Enjoy yourself.